Hello, everyone, to a new series of FIKA for the International Education Knowledge Community NASPA, IEKC. And I'm so glad today that we are hosting Dr. Sarita Ray from University of Hawaii. And I would start by welcoming Dr. Rai and asking her to introduce herself so we know more about her.
Okay, thank you, Wada. Thank you for having me. As you introduced, I am Sarita Rai. I'm the director of the Study Abroad Center at the University of Hawaii at Manoa. Um, so, um, I'm also a faculty member of here. And my position is different in that the study abroad director is fully integrated as one of the members of the faculty. I'm also a part of the faculty senate here, and right now I'm the vice chair. And as you know, Hawaii is a very unionized state, and that's very unique. And we, the faculty, belong to a union called University of Hawaii Professional Assembly.
Mm,
And it is also part affiliated with the American Federation of Teachers. And
okay.
I was elected by my colleagues as the one of the board of directors of the union. And I also serve as the treasurer. So I wear multiple hats.
Yes, very good. Thank you so much, Dr. Ray, for joining us. And the main reason behind this interview is to introduce our audience to the uh, program on study abroad. And I know that in 2024, your program won the IEKC Global Partnership Award with NASPA. And if we would like to know more about it and what is so unique about this program to win an award at the end.
Okay, thank you. Yes, I was very grateful NAFTA chose me and the Study Abroad Center for this award. The reason I believe I received the award is because of the fact that we have a unique and very different model of study abroad programming at the University of Hawaii at Manoa. It fully integrates faculty who are our instructional faculty as well as the students in programming. So my office does program development, and we
Mm.
partner with a host institution, another university abroad. So what the goal is, because we are a research one university, we also need to think about how we can facilitate faculty collaborations and research abroad. So, one prong of our mission is to have students study abroad and get academic credits towards their degree. The other mission is, because of an R1 status, we facilitate our faculty to be able to teach in these study abroad programs. And because it's university based, they're also able to collaborate with their colleagues abroad. So
Mm.
it produces like course development, research collaboration, conference presentations, and all of these. That is very unique.
Yes.
We can do that. And it's also not about sending one faculty member. It's actually the programs enable faculty member from multiple disciplines to
Okay.
go on these programs. So
Oh,
that was what it is. And then on the host institution, the partnership institution side of it is that our faculty will teach at that institution
okay.
and offer our classes to them, and our students will take at least a minimum of 3 classes at the host institution. So they're
Okay.
mainstreamed in.
And this is why we can say that your work and your programs broke the stereotype of study abroad. So,
Yes.
can you tell us a little bit more what was the stereotype and what was changed now?
Okay, the stereotype when I first came in, it was basically a group of a faculty member taking a group of students and going abroad. And that
Exactly.
That is perfectly fine.
Yes.
There's no reason why they shouldn't do that. But it was essentially a bubble program where American faculty with American students went abroad and perhaps also uh, were renting, or providers were providing space where they could actually teach, etc. Well, this is the so it was essentially a bubble program, an island program, so to speak, right? Where our students were not in contact with the host institution students.
Yes.
The breaking of the stereotype is, I mean, when I came in, I considered it to be an academic venture that we need to, if you do study abroad programming, you need to be able to uh, sort of really collaborate with our students as well as the faculty, must have a collaborative um, concept going to visit other cultures, right? This will create really knowing people and cultures of the world. It's otherwise, the other analogy would be just being looking at another culture through
Yeah.
afar and not really interacting with anybody in that culture.
Yeah,
So
this
that
is
was really
very interesting. Yes, and I agree with you 100%. Do you remember when we met before we record this session? I remember you
uh-huh.
used a term that attracted my attention, and I think it's very important to share it with the audience, especially those who are interested in study abroad. You talked about study abroad as being a soft power and
Right.
for global education. If you can tell us more about this, because this is very interesting.
I really do think the biggest, my dream was to really have, uh, let me tell you a little bit of a story. I was flying from Copenhagen to Paris.
Yeah.
And so what happened is a Danish man sat next to me and he started talking to me. And then he also told me, Danida, the Danish International Development Agency,
Mm.
is in Africa, and we're doing all kinds of projects there, and it is really nice, etc. So he was explaining to me about that. And then I asked him, but which country in Africa? And he turned around to me and said, "Oh, you're an American. You know Africa is not just one country." Okay. And
Okay.
that sort of brought home to me how insulated we were and how people really thought things differently, right, about America. And for me, it was like became a mission. I was a grad student, a mission if to basically send our students abroad completely trained cross-culturally. They have cross-cultural training, et cetera, et cetera, and visit with the other countries so that we can change the perception of our host cultures
Yes.
about us. And to me, that is soft power. And soft power is not talking about the might of America, but soft power is building diplomatic relations through these means. So our students would be the best ambassadors for us. And toward that end, to ensure that they are doing this, we also do, like I said, cross-cultural training before they go, so they are not ugly Americans abroad. And hopefully, one student at a time, it'll change.
Yeah, definitely. And at the end, what are your tips or your recommendations for people to use this soft power in order to improve the global education aspect?
I think, first of all, you need to have a very much mentored experience for study abroad programming
Yes.
to get the learning outcomes that you want. And so a faculty member is very much a part of this. And then in any program development, you have to be integrating teaching instructional faculty from here, and taking the students abroad so that when they are abroad, the faculty is there. Not only are they mentoring and teaching, but they will be able to explain phenomenons that happen abroad, instead of the students figuring it out or misfiguring it out themselves, right?
Yes.
And that is really key. And it's also very important that you do program development at a university level where the faculty has the venue to partner with them. So, and then the other aspect is that you should not just have one faculty go on this program over and over again. It should
Yes.
be available to the entire university. And
Yes.
of course, the other side of it, which I think a lot of study abroad programs do very well, is the cross-cultural training
Yes.
aspect. And then also informing and managing expectations of the students when they are learning abroad.
Yes. Thank you so much, Dr. Rai, for this. Our FIKA usually are very short videos that we will highlight important things that is happening around the globe, and hope to see you in our events later on. And I wish you a good day. For my time is I'm going to bed now, so but definitely, and once this is finished, I will share with you.
All right.